What was your school's black market? Our middle school ran on Pokemon cards like they were actual currency. But the real underground economy wasn't what you'd expect. It started in 6th grade when our cafeteria banned all outside food. No homemade lunches, no snacks, nothing. They wanted everyone buying their overpriced cardboard pizza and mystery meat tacos. That's when Emma, this quiet girl from my math class, spotted the opportunity. Emma's mom worked at the grocery store and could get day-old bakery items for almost nothing. Donuts, muffins, cookies that were perfectly fine but couldn't be sold at full price. Emma would stuff her backpack with them every morning and sell them for $2 each during lunch. Within a week, she had a line of customers. Kids would literally run to her locker between classes, cash in hand. But Emma was smart. She knew she needed protection from the teachers, so she cut deals with the popular kids. Free pastries in exchange for lookout duty and social cover. Soon other kids wanted in. Jake started smuggling in energy drinks from his dad's convenience store. Sarah brought homemade cookies her grandma made. Tyler sold individual bags of chips he'd buy in bulk from Costco. The teachers had no idea what was happening. They just saw kids trading Pokemon cards and assumed it was typical middle school stuff. What they didn't realize was that the cards had become our money system. A holographic Charizard was worth $10 in food credits. A first edition Blastoise could get you a week's worth of snacks. The operation got sophisticated fast. Kids would text each other order lists during class. We had scheduled delivery times between periods. The bathroom by the gym became our main trading post because teachers rarely went in there. But the crown jewel of our black market wasn't food at all. It was test answers. Marcus, who sat in the front row of every class and always got straight A's, realized he was sitting on a gold mine. He'd memorize test questions, then sell the answers for premium prices. A math test cost you 5 Pokemon cards. Science was worth 10 because Ms. Peterson made her tests impossible. The system worked perfectly until someone got greedy. This kid named Ryan decided he wanted to compete with Emma's bakery business. He started bringing gas station candy and selling it cheaper than her homemade stuff. Emma warned him once to back off. When he didn't listen, she did something brilliant. She spread a rumor that Ryan's candy was expired and making kids sick. Within days, nobody would buy from him. That's when Ryan made his fatal mistake. He went to the principal and snitched about the entire operation. He thought if he couldn't make money, nobody should. The principal called an emergency assembly. As we sat in the auditorium, he announced a new zero-tolerance policy for unauthorized food sales and gambling. Anyone caught would face suspension. But here's what made Emma legendary. She'd seen this coming. The night before Ryan's meeting with the principal, she'd cleaned out her entire operation. No evidence, no inventory, nothing. More importantly, she'd anticipated the crackdown. During the assembly, while the principal was explaining the new rules, Emma was already implementing Plan B. She pulled out her phone and showed the kid next to her a new app she'd created. It was a digital marketplace where students could trade services instead of goods. Homework help, project assistance, even social media followers. By the end of the week, half the school was using Emma's app. Kids were trading math tutoring for art projects, essay writing for presentation help. No food, no cards, no physical evidence the teachers could confiscate. The principal never figured out how we adapted so quickly. Emma had essentially created the first middle school gig economy, and there was nothing in the rulebook about trading services. She made over $3,000 that year and used it to start a real business in high school. Last I heard, she's running a successful tech startup and still credits her middle school black market as her first entrepreneurship lesson. Brian, he never lived down being the snitch who killed the Pokemon economy.